Hello and welcome to our third Pizza Connection stream. My name is Timothy T. and
Stefan Wirth.
Wirth, the sexiest man alive in this bureau.
Thank you.
Yeah, and as I said, Pizza Connection 3, our third stream. Anybody out there, please tell me when you're there. Ask us some questions during the stream, and yeah, today we want to show you some new features and something from the campaign, Chapter 1, right?
Yes, that is right.
Chapter 1, and a new city from the free game, Sydney. We didn't show it yet. Some research and sabotage. So I guess some people might be really interested in the sabotage part. And sorry for the delay. We tried to start at 6 o'clock, but yeah, we had some technical issues, right, Jonas?
As always.
As always, yeah. And that's why we have a short delay, but we try, yeah, to get in time right now. And yeah, maybe we start with some current feedback or current status of the game. Maybe Stefan, you might want to explain where are we right now?
Yes.
Or what are you doing right now? Can you maybe explain something about that?
Yeah, I think I can make it very short. So the game is actually complete. We have all features in the game. We are balancing the game currently, and we are, of course, getting rid of all the bugs. So we really try to make a stable game. That is really important for us.
There are no bugs.
There are no bugs,
Just
of course
features.
not. Of course not. Everything we implement is always working fine.
Yeah.
No, it is not. But we have our testing studios, and so we are getting feedback, and hopefully we will get rid of all the bugs. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's kind of a job, yeah?
Yeah, somehow, but I don't want to.
I don't want to. Yeah, bugs. I know they are annoying, but that's their job, or at least part of it. Designing bugs.
True. Designing bugs and then get rid of them.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and this is the last stream before the release. The release will be on the 22nd of March. So just a few days, just 21 days still to work on, and yeah, we still have a lot of work to do. On both sides, on Gentlymad sides and on our side, on the Assemble side, to show you many parts of the game as good as we can. And tomorrow we will release another feature video, which will be about the research part and shows you something you can do with it and what you can research and why you just need to research. And okay, there's already a question. I tried to. What camera is he using for the side shot? That looked great. What kind of camera is it, Jonas? A Canon. Is it just a Canon camera? But I can't tell you which one.
I can't see the label actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we can say it's a Canon camera. Maybe we can tell you later on what camera it is exactly, but I see.
Canon.
Yeah, you write Canon. Okay, just Canon. Yeah, okay. The model we don't know yet. But yeah, thank you that it looks so great, or you think that it looks great. Especially Stefan looks very great on it.
Very sharp.
And yeah. Let's talk too much, so let's start about the game. About the campaign, especially.
Right. So,
what do you want to show, Stefan?
Well, I will just give a short overview about our chapters. I think we mentioned it already in our former streams that we have 12 chapters in total, over which the whole story will be told. And the campaign is somehow like a tutorial. So in the first chapters you will learn about the game mechanics, you will learn about the features we have in the game, and the player will advance through all the features and will hopefully learn how to handle a restaurant and a whole brand. And later on, of course, getting connected with friends, but also with enemies. So you also will have to fight against your opponents, because Pizza Connection is also a game with sabotage, and not
that
only
was always
economic
a part of it. Sabotage, and sometimes a big part of it, sometimes not a big part of it. Just depends on the part in the game where you are.
Yeah.
And yeah, good to know that the story part has also a bit sabotage and mafia elements in it. So, and the first one is chapter 1 we want to start, right?
Yeah, right. Just one small hint, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe just that players know where the story will advance through. So we have 7 cities and the story will feature 5 of them. So you will start, of course, in Rome, the capital of pizza, and you will end in America, where you're like the boss of the world, or you feel like the boss of the world. And now I think we can just jump right into the first chapter.
Then let's do it. And greetings back to Trier.
JBA Beach.
Yeah.
Nice name.
And I can currently I can tell you what kind of cannon it is. It is a Canon D5 Mark II. So maybe it helps you.
Whatever that means.
So if you like that camera, buy it. Canon will like it.
Our beautiful loading screen.
That is so beautiful. Actually, they are not. They're not current at the moment, right? It's just old screenshots.
Yeah, no, some of them are new, some of them are old. I guess this was not a new one. Yeah.
Ah, okay. At the moment, you should hear something from the letter.
Yes, I hope that you are hearing the narrator.
Yeah.
And he will introduce you into the story. And this is the main storytelling element we have in the game. It's like you are receiving. Okay, you don't hear a narrator, but you can imagine it maybe. So you receive letters from your family, letters you find in your restaurants, letters you receive from your opponents, of course, and they will advance you through the story, and you will learn a lot about your family, actually. And this first letter is from our great uncle, who will give us a small pizza cart he owned, and we can just go and sell pizza with it.
So it's kind of a start into your pizza franchise, and that you get to know how the pizza selling works. So it's just a short introduction to the game.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So just to sum it up, the pizza cart is a reduced version of the restaurant, and you will learn to explore the city and to find out what the needs of the citizens are with the pizza cart. And I will just advance through the story now. It will guide me now through the basic iterations. You will have to click on the pizza cart, then it will tell me, hey, maybe you should move the pizza cart because this position sucks, and it just gives me some information about what to do in the city, like you should watch out for expected visitors, or you should look at expected visitors. This is like a chart on buildings that tells you which citizens will visit this building to which time of the day. And yeah, let's just start by moving the pizza cart.
Right. So everything is explained in these boxes or agents, and always when you have a question, there's also a glossar which helps you about different things in the game. But yeah, the chapter 1 is an explanation or a tutorial of the functions of the pizza cart.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, Stefan opened the glossar.
Right. So in the glossary we have all citizen types in the list, and you can just click through them and see their preferences for, of course, pizza. So it's not only about the taste for meat, fish and fruit and stuff, but also how much toppings they want and how much variety they want. And so this is a really useful tool to have on your side when you're creating a pizza. And
you can see on the bottom, on the right bottom, there are favorite ingredients, but we don't know yet. So when you play it just a few minutes or hours, you will know what kind of favorite ingredients your target groups like and which not.
Right. So when you discovered the favorite ingredients, you should maybe change the recipes and put those ingredients on the pizza instead of the ones you already used.
So they like it more.
Right. Okay. So I'm still searching for a good position of my pizza cart, and I think
What makes a good position of a pizza cart?
Yeah, so when changing the position, we also have this expected visitor chart. And a good position is that you have a lot of occasional customers. So if a lot of people pass by, let me just pause the game. If a lot of people pass by, it's probably a good position. And then you should, of course, watch out for the citizen types that are visiting. So in this case, we have a lot of teens, like 100 because we are close to the school. And teens is a very simple and easy to play citizen type, but they won't spend that much money. You could also choose another position with like big shots or tourists passing by, but that would be a much harder gameplay for you. So each citizen type plays differently.
Okay.
But let's just stay here, because I like to play easy today.
And there is it.
Yeah, there it is.
Opened.
And ready to go. And the game is now telling me, create your first pizza recipe, of course. Now, after blazing it, we can't sell anything because we don't have recipes. So let's just continue by opening the pizza creator.
Which is always a fun part of the game.
Yeah. Okay, let's just ignore that tomato floating there. Okay, it's gone. Wonderful.
Floating tomatoes.
Yeah, right. So let's just try to make a pizza for teens. And
I guess we get pizza.
I think we have a visitor.
Ah.
Wunderschön.
Hallo.
Hallo. Herein.
So.
Ich mach mal weiter so lange.
Right. Ja, hintenrum, genau. So. Mal wieder Pizza. Vielen Dank.
Gerne, dafür sind wir da. Wollen ja nicht, dass die verhungern.
Richtig.
Wäre schade.
Das wäre ultra schade. Das wäre.
Das wären 4 Pizzen.
Genau, letztes Mal.
Ne?
Genau, super.
Ich wünsche gut.
Vielen Dank. Danke. Tschüss, Wiedersehen.
Ciao.
So. Dann, was haben wir hier? Zweimal Fungi, zweimal Pizza.
So no live stream without pizza.
No live stream without pizza. Exactly. Hier, verteil mal.
Dann gib mir einen Fungi. Was war denn noch? Ja, geil.
So, we are back. Pizza again. No tuna. Hey, tuna. Somebody
tuna?
said you should take tuna out. You want pizza now?
Tuna, please. Let's see.
Is tuna possible for your
tuna?
target group?
Yeah,
Or-
that's the question. And I don't think so, because teens don't like tuna. Tuna sucks.
Always these tuna critics
know.
about.
What they have against a whole can of tuna
I don't know.
in their pizza.
I don't know.
I think it tastes delicious.
Yeah, and fresh and.
And I'm starving, boy.
Is that some? What is that? Is
Oh,
it
can you
pesto?
just show it to the camera?
Yeah.
Can you just have this camera, maybe?
Can you maybe?
They got to, it looks like... Yeah, that's perfect, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's like circles, and
Yeah.
they got very creative.
Is that
on
some
this pizza.
kind of a smiley? Yeah, it's a smiley. You see that? Yeah, there are the eyes, there's the mouth, and yeah, the whole
What?
face, you know.
Wait, I will recreate this in a pizza creator now. I'm so triggered.
So
Pizza.
it's with mozzarella cheese, I guess, a normal cheese,
Nice.
champignons,
Okay, I have to
and
get this very
yeah, what else?
accurate.
yeah, just some pesto, green pesto.
Nice. My target group doesn't like it that much now, but still it looks like our
Yeah.
blueprint here.
So thank you to our sponsor Domino's, who always support us with pizza. And if you now have, or if you now are hungry, maybe Domino's might be your choice. If there's some some restaurant around the corner from your side, but yeah, we will enjoy it. And the other pizza is pizza salami. And you are hungry, right?
Yeah, but just continue.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Just continue to eat. All right, I do that.
Yeah. Maybe just one little thing. As we're in the pizza creator, we now added also a wizard, or like a hint system how to use the pizza creator to the game, and I can show it just right now, because why not? And if you just click here on the question mark button, you will get just some information about what you can do in the pizza creator exactly. I think,
Sorry, there was a question. If there will be some additional content afterwards the game,
I can just say that we are planning to still work on the game afterwards. There will be sure some bugs left or whatever, or some things you say we need to improve. So that we definitely will work on it after release. And if we say we will do some additional content or not, that is something we will need to discuss about afterwards. Definitely we would like to do that, but somehow it also depends on how many gamer or people like to see much more of the game and additional content, and what don't you like about your pizza, because your face was
no,
like...
just we don't have, how is it called in English?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I can just rub my fingers on the couch.
Put it on your...
Or maybe this one, you can wash it.
What was his name again? I forgot.
Bernd?
No, Bernd is someone else.
Yeah, right. Shit.
Yeah, I forgot it as well. Always. Yeah. So,
Herbert.
if we want
Herbert the Bear.
Herbert the Bear.
Herbert.
Herbert. So, okay, get you some. At least I try to. So, just to summarize it up, if we do some additional content, we won't do small DLCs like others do. We more think about additional content like add-ons. So in a package like an add-on. And which means bigger additional content if we do so. But that is something we will announce afterwards. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Now you're feeling better, right?
I didn't eat the whole day.
And no, there was no secret messages inside the boxes, so sorry. And Jeff, the beta is already online, so if you didn't get a key, sorry. But the release is just 20 more days to go, so hopefully it's okay for you.
There's another question.
What do you guys think about the feedback based on the info you guys have published so far?
I don't know what he's referring to exactly, but I guess like comments on our videos and stuff, and maybe the community on Steam. I don't know, but if
okay, it's a bit tricky, this question, because I know what you mean, Jeff. Streaming will be just allowed afterwards, just allowed after the release. Sorry for that. And the other thing is we do take your feedback very serious, but there are different channels we are gathering the feedback. So there's also the beta feedback from below the trailer channels and comments, and then on social media, which means Twitter and Facebook. So we definitely look on that and think about that. And on the beta there are always also patches uploaded, or newer ones, so where we tried to get your feedback into the game. And that's what we do. We gather your feedback and try to implement. But not everything is possible, sadly to say. Yep. Okay, sorry. Let's continue, I guess. There was no question there.
Okay, so in the meantime, I already made 2 pizzas and put them on my menu card, and now I found just a note from my crate angle. Sorry. Under the seat of the pizza cart, and it's telling me that there's a restaurant I could get, but I need some money for that. So let's continue. Earn more money.
That's a usual problem.
That's a usual problem, right? And so now that we are in a good position and we put the pizza on our menu card, we can just see if people like our pizza. So the teams are already coming and ordering some. I will just... they are buying it. Nice. Yeah, wonderful.
And I guess they're listen to music because their head are banging.
Their head banging? Could be. So we're making some money. Right, but I think we already missed the prime time, school prime time, right? So we just have to wait to the next day. I think the camera turned off.
Yeah, I guess the one cannon turned off, I guess, Jonas. So to say.
Right, so now we reached our opening hours again, and let's see if teams are coming. Also, if you think that your opening hours don't fit the traffic around your pizza cart, oh, they don't like my pizza, shit. You can you can just shift the opening hours to reach out for more teams or citizens. Yeah, so now they're coming, at least some people. Yeah, and that should be enough to get the mission right. Okay. So now we are informed about the restaurant we could get, and it is this one. And our last goal for the first chapter already is to earn some more money, to have some start capital to make the restaurant running. So let's just see, maybe we can already get it on this day. If we're fast forwarding, nice. And we did it. So, first step's done. We learned how to make a recipe, we learned how to sell it, we learned about the citizen types. And the next chapter would be to open your first restaurant.
That sounds great. But
that sounds great.
You won't show it? Because
no.
We don't want to spoil the whole campaign.
Right.
But we want to show, well, the other thing we want to show is a new city, which is Sydney.
That is right. And
that is also an opportunity for us to show you, Sydney, how we created it and what it looks like now.
Yeah.
And it's quite final, I guess. I don't know if this build includes the final Sydney, but
almost, yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay. Good. Another piece of pizza?
Yeah, please. Ah, shit, I just have to go back to the main menu.
Cheers.
Cheerio, Miss Sophie. Julian. And Sydney. Maybe we start already with a restaurant branch.
Okay.
And some money. Good.
Some has a problem with.
Ah yeah, so about save games and the beta. We had some change to the overall structure of the game, and that could mean that your save games are broken now. I'm very sorry, but as this is a working draft you are playing, something like this can always happen.
Yeah.
And we have to change the structure now, because if we patch it in the later game, all the save games of the final release players will also be gone. So this is the only chance for us. So we are very sorry, but if your save games don't work and you're stuck in a loading screen, just delete the save games and start over again. There's actually no other way.
Sadly.
Sorry, yeah, sadly.
But that's what also beta means. So we have the opportunity to test different things.
Yeah, right.
And restructure it, and Okay, Sydney. Do you want to show something about Sydney? Sydney.
Oh, we're not allowed to say something like this in.
This was sorry.
Well, let's begin with the. I already forgot the word. What's the landmark? Of course, with the landmark. Let's just hide this mission
with the Sydney Opera.
Yeah. This is maybe one of the most famous buildings in Sydney, but it is not the landmark, it's just the opera. And we were so smart to add the actual landmark, which is the Tower of Sydney.
Ta-da!
Or ATM Tower or something like this, I don't know how it's called.
Oh, it's so big, I didn't see it yet before.
Let's just see, is it... Yeah, it's really big. AMP Tower, that's what I was looking for. But this is something, landmarks are really monumental in our game, and they are not just like a small building, maybe except for the Colosseum in Rome, but all other buildings are really prominent.
And if you saw our previous streams before, then you can see that Sydney has a different architecture, which is definitely quite different to the European architecture. And maybe you noticed that, but I just wanted to
point it out.
On it. Yeah.
And also it has left-handed traffic.
Right.
Important detail. Yeah.
So they drive on the wrong side.
Or on the right side. I mean, it's on the right side.
Oh.
It's just a matter of perspective.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Sydney.
Then let's try to play on Sydney.
Maybe what was our next step? Show some research.
Right.
Right? Okay.
Right. So we didn't show in previous streams detailed menus about the research. So that is something we would like to hang on with it. And so that is quite a final structure of the research, I would say, is it? Mm-hmm. And would you like to explain how research works in Pizza Connection 3?
So first of all, we decided against a classical tree system. It's more like you have different levels of research and you can advance through them by unlocking some of the parts in one level. So I don't have to research all of these parts here to advance to the next level. I just can go like with 3 of them. And this gives you not only a tactical aspect, but also you can advance faster, and you can also get faster to the important stuff like gangsters or like security systems for the end game. So it's somehow like you have to act and react. If your enemy maybe has gangsters, you should look out to get some security systems or something like that. In this case, we already have the first research level unlocked. This consists of furniture, so we can place better furniture in our restaurant. We can use marketing spots, we have our pizza cart, and we can use warehouses. And the next level, for example, would have gangsters, marketing spots 2, so the next upgrade level, which we could just start. Let me just see. Let me just turn it on.
You didn't see it. You didn't see that.
You didn't see that. So usually it would take me 12 hours to research marketing spots. In-game hours, of course, but in this case, we will just do it immediately.
That is no cheat. No, it isn't.
No.
No.
And there are also things like market research. Market research is really interesting because players that are very experienced in the game, they have like a comfort feature in this, as they get more information about the needs of people. So they have indicators if they are doing well or not. And so in the beginning of the game, you have to figure it out by yourself, and later in the game, you can just do the research and you have the information already. We also have our mascots, of course, our beloved mascots. Let's just get them too. And maybe warehouses too. And as you can see, I filled up the bar above, and now the next level is also unlocked. Yeah, there are also some dependencies. They are marked here right on the button. Requires Gangster 1, so I can't research Gangster 2 now, for now. But if I do this one, I am able to do so. Right. That is it, actually.
Yeah, that is what researching actually is about.
Yeah.
I saw a question before, how many towns or cities we do have. So would you like to count it up?
Yeah, of course. So we have 7 cities. It's always a challenge for me. So there's, in Europe, there's Rome, Madrid, Berlin, Paris, and London. Then in America, there's Washington, D.C., and in Australia, there's Sydney, where we are right now.
Right.
And next question, show the gangster stuff. Maybe later. The next question is more interesting by now. Wie viel Spielzeit? So how long will the campaign take? I guess we estimated around 20 hours of playtime. Yeah.
20 hours?
20 hours. So it, of course, always depends on the skill of the player. Maybe some players are like speedrunners and do it in 1 hour, but we already were very challenged by the 12 chapters, so I guess it will really take a long time. And you can also do different strategic advances. So might be also connected with a bit of replayability. Yeah. Good.
Do you want to show now the gangster stuff?
Yeah, we can do so. Someone's mic is acting up. I hope not mine.
Yeah, my microphone was acting up, but now it should work. But I hope so. It should work.
Yeah. Okay, then let's just show the gangster stuff.
Yeah.
So in the later game of Pizza Connection, as we can see, the first gangster you can get it in research level 2, so you have to research all this stuff before you can get your first gangster. You can go and sabotage your opponent. And I did a big mistake because I don't have opponents on the map. Maybe I should restart the game just quickly.
Yeah. And thank you, Tevuma, for updating us on that. Another short question is multiplayer. Will there be one? Nope. We decided that or rather the whole series was just a single player experience, and we wanted to continue that because multiplayer means also a big risk and also not competition but also a challenge to make it right, to make it good, and to implement several things. Oh yeah, that pizza is right. To make a multiplayer game good. So Gentlymad is also a small team. And before we sucked up both sides, which means a single player is not good or multiplayer, we wanted to try or just to focus on the single player. And that's why there is no multiplayer. Maybe in future, or not in prequels, but in sequels, we will see that.
Next question.
How much money for the game? Actually, no, that's not the UVP. It's it will be on Amazon right now. In Germany, it's for $27.99. But yeah, the normal price. Oh my God, my English is today so blah blah blah.
Blobble wobble.
Blah 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 blah. But the normal price will be $20.99. So if you look on Steam right now, there is a pre-purchase discount of 15%. So if you want to definitely buy it, get that pre-purchase discount.
Good.
And thank you that the mic is working fine now.
So,
it's night.
It's night, perfect time for sabotage. We were talking about the gangsters, and so this is the offensive part, not the defensive part of the game.
And just to mention that there is one.
There is one, right? As soon as you have researched gangsters, your restaurants are like your bases. So you can hire gangsters on your restaurants by just clicking on them, going to the inspector, to the sabotage tab, and then press hire on the gangster you have. In this case, I only have the smallest gangster. If you remember right, the next gangster is in level 3 and the best gangster is in level 4. Maybe let's just get the next gangster too.
You don't want us to screw it up, right?
Right, but just because I like him, I will take the small gangster. Don't worry about the camera here, it's just broken. It's already fixed. Everything is fixed.
So maybe you want to explain how the gangster works. So you hired one in your restaurant, and now what is your goal?
So your goal is, it's like a very active part to the game. As you can already see, there are police officers patrolling in the city. And you have to avoid them and get to the object you want to sabotage. So it's not like in the previous games, like Pizza Connection 2, where you press the button, go to this restaurant, sabotage it, and they will just move there and you can, again, sit there and watch if they do it or not. In this case, you are a really active player. So I can control this gangster by just right-clicking on the map, and he will move where I positioned him last. So in this case,
where you gotta go?
As our enemy just got a pizza cart, we could try to get here. But maybe
That's quite a distance.
So I have an idea. Let's just kill this gangster, so I can demonstrate this too. Let's go to.
Or you
a
can
police
take the
officer.
subway. Okay,
Oh.
no, you can't.
They're moving away from me. So let's just get caught. So if you move into the red circle of a police officer, you will get caught, he will beat you up, and your gangster has disappeared. So you lost your gangster and have to buy a new one, which costs money, and the worse you play, the more money you have to spend on sabotage. So try to be skillful, people. Oh, nice. Just ignore the development console, please. Oh, that's a restaurant. Okay, now jetzt geht's ab. Mal gucken, wie oft das kommt.
Error message, error message, error message.
In this case, I will just get a little bit closer to the pizza cart by renting this restaurant for demonstration purpose and hire another gangster. So, now I can move my gangster to the pizza cart. And I can also fast forward, of course. Oh, there's already a police officer. So we have really to watch out for them. They are sneaky peeky. Okay, I guess now we're fine.
If he doesn't come back.
Yeah, we'll just wait before I start
Yeah,
sabotage.
okay.
Okay.
You know,
So if I hover over the pizza cart, my cursor already gets this little hat. And
There's a question. But yeah, let's do your action first.
now we can see that he's starting to sabotage the thing. This bar gets filled up, and in the end, hopefully, bam, it explodes. And another aspect to the sabotage is now we should get away from the place of crime. Is it called that? Yeah, like that. Because every time you sabotage something, police officers will come and investigate the case. So if you just let your gangster leave here, or if you just leave your gangster here, you will get caught. So he's already coming and
Try to look up what was wrong.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And nothing was wrong. It was just a small explosion.
Yeah, it's just explosion and nothing here. We just blew it up to the sky.
There was one question before we reloaded the chat.
Yeah.
Is it possible to set waypoints for your gangsters?
Like multiple waypoints.
Yeah, right.
No, it's not possible yet. Would be a cool comfort feature, I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess he's talking about something like, yes, you can tell him to go to this object, then to this object.
Right.
To this. Okay.
So you don't always have to micromanagement every movement. That's why he suggested this multiple waypoints thing.
Yeah, that's something we can think about. But from a game design perspective, I would think that this makes it too easy to escape. And on the other hand, if you just let your gangster move through the city, it could happen that he is getting caught by a police officer.
Yeah,
so,
right.
yeah.
So it's always a risk not to micromanage your gangster movements.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's a thing we already said. We tried to get your feedback into the game. So yeah, that is definitely a solution we can think about. Multiple waypoints. But yeah, we can't promise it yet.
Yes.
But it's something we can discuss about it.
Okay, now I guess we blew up the game.
You blew up the game?
Maybe I should just restart it quickly.
Yeah, you can do that.
Maybe more questions from the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, the game is right now in full HD. So, yes, you see the whole pure thing of the game. And that was my account.
Yeah,
with just a few games on it.
Sorry for the inconvenience, but
yeah,
this is a later version, so yeah.
So as we already told you, yeah, today is the technical issue day.
Yeah.
The internet doesn't like us, and the game sometimes as well. But we are, yeah, sprinting, kind of a sprint. It's kind of a sprint to the release right now, so.
It is, yeah. Maybe we should just pick another city.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could help.
It could help, yeah.
But I need competitors.
Do you need competitors?
At least
Maybe,
one.
maybe you may want to explain in English what we did on the last stream a bit, or rather tell more about the competitors and goals.
Of course, yeah. So the free game offers the opportunity to build up your own game. Like, do you want to have competitors or goals, or do you just want a big sandbox where you can do whatever you want? And in the competitor section, we have like all characters from the campaign, and they have different skill points. Like some of them are really aggressive, some of them are really fast, some of them make really good pizza. So it's more like a pizza contest against those opponents, and some of them are really good at economical skills, so they will make really low costs, let's say it that way. So it's the challenge to beat him in budget maybe. So, and in the end, in combination with goals, it gets really interesting, because now if I take an enemy that is really economically skilled, and I take a goal like get rich, it's getting really hard. So you can build up your own game.
And challenges, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's just start.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe let's just put out a mission, because I have a bad feeling about this at the moment.
Yeah. So, if you still have some questions, get out. Get them out. Get out.
Get out of here! No questions allowed.
As I said, my English today is very good. I have this blah 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 effect, and yeah, because we're now showing you the rest of the sabotage, and if you don't have any questions, this will be the stream for today. And there's another question: so can gangster hide in a restaurant and they are not being used?
Not exactly in your restaurant, but you can find blind spots on the map where no police officers will pass by, and these are spots where you can hide them. But additionally, each gangster is only hired for a restricted amount of time. So if you spend like $10,000 on a gangster, he will work for you for, I don't know, it's 2 days or something like that. Mm-hmm. And after that, he will disappear. So there's no need to hide them all the time. The best case is you get a gangster, you try to do your sabotage, and maybe you try to do as much sabotage as you can, and then you get rid of him.
So you always hire them for a special period of time.
Yeah. I just wanted to turn on instant research, so to show the later gangsters. So, and we need opponents, of course, and a restaurant.
At the moment, after 1 or 2 days, an opponent. Oh my God, my English today. Opponent.
I don't know what's happening. Opponent.
Will appear.
Yeah, currently they are very passive.
But they will appear. There's one.
Da ist einer.
Yeah.
Okay, jetzt hätte ich vielleicht, I should have gotten a restaurant near him, but no problem. We can just take
Another
maybe
one.
this one. So let's go. And we take the mafiosi, so the best.
Which is also the
gangster.
expensive one.
Yeah.
Most expensive one. Oh my God.
But he's expensive, but he also makes the most damage. And this I can demonstrate with a restaurant. Let's just go there. Let's just fast forward. But fast forwarding is also, you should be careful with it, because you might run into a police officer. So let's just go in.
Want some pizza?
Ja, lehnt natürlich einfach drüber. Gameplay! Guck doch.
Yeah, when they get catched up, the gangsters, they are just gone. There are no other consequences, like police is trying to catch you or gives you some, I don't know,
So,
nerves or whatever. No, there will be no other consequences.
yeah. The enemies might notice it and send gangsters to you as well. But there's nothing like a meta layer to the game that says if you do a lot of sabotage, the mayor of the town will strike back or something like that. This is something that is actually a good idea for maybe a patch or add-on, I don't know. To give this a new layer in terms of maybe you have to pay fines or you have to be careful about your wanted level or something like that.
Okay. And someone want you that you show how much is the zooming level. Just zoom in and out.
Wie weit mal rein zoomen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the maximum zoom in level.
Yeah.
And
so you can see very detailed what the characters have.
Yeah, what they look like.
What kind of clothes is or what is in the restaurant.
Yeah, normally you would have like this for the Gangster 2, like a full rendered picture, live 3D picture. And in this case it's already, again a bug, but already fixed.
Yeah.
And this is the maximum zoom out level.
Do you still have the major stuff in PC3? What is
not the major, I think he means the mayor. The mayor will appear in the campaign as a character, and he will give you tasks and has some requests for you, but they are not. He's not like part of the free game yet. Also, we have all the aspects from the old games in mind, and let's see what the future brings for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just try to sabotage the guest room as well and do some damage.
Oh, that could be close. If you...
Darf ich gar nicht. Ach so, gut. Yeah. And I think he noticed it already, so let's get out of here. And as you can see, the furniture is a bit damaged now, but I could sabotage it more, I think.
When not the policeman is catching him.
Yeah, right. Good. But I think that was enough for the offensive side. Let's just watch the defensive side.
Which is a bit difficult because we can't say yet that the AI has to attack you. So we only can say show you what kind of counter actions you have. So which is?
For restaurants, it's a surveillance camera. Okay. It's a surveillance camera, and you can place them in your rooms. But the disadvantage is like you have a high price and you have running costs. So you can't place a lot of them or it will drain all your budget. But you can place some of them, and this will reduce the chance that the gangster's sabotage is successful. So if a gangster gets into a room that is full of cameras and he will try to sabotage it, sabotage will fail, most probably, and police will come, so the gangster has to escape. This is the countermeasure for restaurants, and you can do this for all rooms, but as I said, the more rooms you want to have secured, the more money you have to spend.
And $500 running costs are very high.
Already out of money. Yeah.
Which is exactly the problem. He is out of money.
Yeah. So like this would be a very secure restaurant for these two rooms. Maybe just place those two. So this would be a restaurant that is really hard to sabotage, and
also very expensive.
Very expensive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and we also have. I hope it's in this version too, because it might be an old version. Let's just see it. Yeah, you can secure your marketing spots by spending some money on a security plan. And this is like, you can also reduce the chance that sabotage is successful. So if you want a marketing spot that is in a good place to be secure, you can just update your plan. This will take some time, and after this is done, the chance that sabotage is successful will be reduced. Ta-da! And now it's a safer spot.
And now you upgraded it.
Now
and no, there is no way to cancel sabotage actions, right? If you started it, you have to...
No, if you started it like... If your gangster goes on his knees and stuff, yeah, you can cancel it. I think so. I'm not quite sure now, but I think so. Let's just see.
That is something.
I think it works. But I don't want to make promises that aren't true. Okay, let's just see what he's doing. Okay. Get in here. Let's do that.
Okay, you can cancel it. You did it already.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's possible.
the guests don't react actually. They could.
Not yet.
You can kick them out if you destroy all the furniture, I guess, but for the moment I have to escape because the
police is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a kind of a mini game in the game, and as we mentioned before in the few streams we had, this is definitely a that is a kind of game design decision we made because we didn't want that the mafia part in the game is that big as it was, for example, in Pizza Connection 2, which was just quite the end game of Pizza Connection 2. And we said we want to focus more on the tycoon part, on the economy, and so we have a deeper gameplay loop and more decisions in the end, how to fix it up, your restaurants, or how to optimize them, and not like as it was in Pizza Connection 2 that the restaurant doesn't matter in the end anymore. So we thought, no, that would be not a good game design decision today or nowadays. So that is why we decided that, yeah, Mafia still is an important thing or very important part of the game, and yeah, it's Pizza Connection, so Mafia has to be in it, but not as hard or as intensive as it was in the previous parts.
Yeah.
Good. So we give you just a few minutes more. We're left with with questions you might have. On the 22nd of March, we will have a release stream. So if you would like to join our party, the party we will have on the 22nd, feel free to look to see what kind of entertaining stuff we are doing. We will have the whole team here. So everyone who worked on Pizza Connection 3 on the studio side, so which means Gentlymad, will be here. We are chilling here in this room. Party with you together with some extra pizza and beer and and chill. Oh, what happened?
Enemy gangster.
Oh, there's a gangster. Maybe we will have a chance to see what he's doing. And at the moment when he's trying, I try to tell you what else we are doing. We will maybe give you some rewards when you look on the stream on the 22nd, and maybe have to announce new things. Good. But definitely it will be the longest stream we will do. So it will be a stream about, I guess, 2 or 3 hours. Somebody will play from Gentlymad Pizza Connection 3. There will be kind of a hot seat where everyone is playing on different time schedules. Pizza Connection 3 on different challenges, modes, whatever. And the other ones maybe will play some kicker. But we'll see that on the 22nd. Feel free to join us. Really would like to have you on our side. And okay, I guess there are no questions anymore. Just wait just 1 minute, and it's 19:15. And did he try to?
Yeah, but my restaurant was empty, so it was
kind of
didn't do anything to me. Sometimes the AI is still a bit stupid, but we are on it.
Yeah. Okay, then I guess we can close this stream session. We have just 21 days to go. We try to focus on many things you saw on the game already. And always we will try to eat as many pizzas as we can.
This is the best combination.
Yeah.
Wait.
Effect, energy drink, and some pizza. Today it's not Red Bull because our Red Bull is empty. Easy to say that.
And thank you for watching us. If you have some further feedback or support questions, whatever, do that on our channels, social media, Facebook, Twitter, on our forum, Assemble forum, on Steam, on the discussion community hub, wherever, whatever, whenever you want. We try to give you some feedback on many things as we can, but yeah, as I already said, 21 days to go. And yeah, there will be definitely some crunch time, I guess, in the last days. Right, Stefan? Right. Well, that's kind of creepy when you look in that into that camera.
I know.
Yeah,
that's why I'm doing it.
Yeah. And thank you, JBAW Beach, not Y Beach, sorry, that you are hyped. We love that kind of feedback. And good.
Love.
See you then, hopefully, on the 22nd release. And I hope you enjoy it. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.